What's up, guys? Tito here, and basically this is my impressions after 48 hours with the Asus Zenfone 3 Max. It's a little bit more than 48 hours. However, basically this is just, my impressions, my opinions. Okay, it's totally subjective, so I'm not going to focus too much on all the hard stuff like specs and all that other good stuff, right? Because that will come in the full review of this device. Now, I did have some people tell me that they didn't have the best experience with this device, and of course, experience varies by user. So I still decided to hang on to the device and use it, and I had to say it's pleasant. It's great. There are some good things, there are some bad things. We're going to talk about it right now. But before I dive into that, just want to let you guys know, upcoming featured video, that I actually did get a SIM card from Freedom Pop. You guys heard me talk about Freedom Pop in the past, and that was usually basically on their CDMA network. However, this SIM card coming in is basically using AT&T's network, and so Freedom Pop's kind of shifted to AT&T a bit, and I want to see how that's working out. So I did get me a SIM card that will be actually thrown into this device, and the Simple Mobile chip will be put back in my Huawei Senza. So just be on the lookout for that video. But anyways, after 48 hours, the things that I've noticed, I did jot down notes in Google Keep. By the way, also Google Keep, phenomenally good app for note taking. So I will be referencing the stuff that I jotted down over the past couple of days. So, okay, well, first of all, let's go with just the performance of this device in general, okay? We're not going to talk specs, we're not going to talk numbers, chipsets, and all that other crap. We're just going to talk about performance. And performance with the Asus Zenfone 3 Max is phenomenally fast. Fast that it actually keeps up with my X-Power, which is blazing fast out of all the devices that I've owned. No, I have to say that because someone's going to say, well, there are faster devices out there, and that may be true. But in my catalog of devices, the X-Power is my fastest device, and the Zenfone 3 Max keeps up with it. So basically, both phones are really fast, but the difference between the two is that the X-Power is running a octa-core chipset, while this is running a quad-core. So that really makes it stand out for me in the sense that a phone can be that fast, with a quad-core processor chip. And they're both MediaTek processors. I believe this one is the MT6735, and the X-Power is the MT6755. Yeah, so I gotta give it that. Performance-wise, it handles very well. The only thing that I found to underperform out of all my apps on the Zenfone 3 Max is Snapchat. Snapchat gets very stuck, very, just really laggy when you first open it. But then after you wait like a couple of seconds, it smooths out, irons out all the kinks, and then taking pictures is fine, except for video. Video snaps, for some odd reason, just start to lag and glitch as you're recording. So that's the only downside. So if you're very heavy on Snapchat, then this phone's not going to make you happy so far that I've noticed. Everything else seems to technically run great as far as running apps and stuff like that. And I didn't do any gameplay on it. I'm going to save that for another video and show you guys basically gameplay on this device. But it's got a lot of features packed into this device that's like, would take a long time to actually explain. But overall performance, I've been very happy with it so far. A big thing that people like nowadays, especially if you have a device with 6.0.1 Marshmallow, is if you can get adaptable storage, and this device actually has it. You can get adaptable storage with the Asus Zenfone Max 3. I already have an SD card in here that I did format as part of the internal storage. And so basically, I'll show you guys right now. But if you go into my settings here, and let's see, where's storage at? Go to storage. And basically it says that I have 12.2 gigabytes used of 32 gigabytes. So my SD card is part of my internal storage now. So that's something that, if you're very interested in it or needing to have that feature, you will know that this device does have it. Let's see. Let's go. Let's talk about the volume on this, because this is something else that I actually really found. Yeah, I'm looking at my notes here. The volume is actually something that I've never seen before. Never seen on any device before. I'm sure there's other devices out there that have this feature. So don't get me wrong. When I say that I've never seen it, it means that I've never seen it. It doesn't mean that you guys have never seen it. Just I've never seen it. But when I click the volume button, you'll notice that there's this bottom option for outdoor mode, and it actually, there is a significant difference between. So when I'm running it in regular volume mode and I crank it all the way up to full volume, it's nice and loud. However, it gets extremely loud when I hit the the outdoor mode. Actually, you know what? Let me just demo it for you guys. We'll play a video here, one of my videos, and then I'll switch the volume from indoor to outdoor. So let's do yesterday's video about the virtual reality headset. Okay, let's switch it to outdoor. Switch it back to regular.
What's up, YouTubers? What's going on? I just got back from grabbing a few things today. So anyhow, VR
That's crazy.
is making its way into everyone's home. I mean, there's people out there that's buying VR headsets, and of course you can get some real.
The way it sounds, it almost sounds as if there's like, you know, and I'm not saying that this is what they have, but it almost sounds like there is like 4 tiny speakers in here, and in regular mode, 2 of them are firing, and then if you turn on outdoor mode, then all 4 of them are firing. That's what it sounds like. Now, while you can increase the audio sounds for outdoor mode, you will not increase clarity and, you know, just bass and just solid volume, okay? What I mean by that is, I don't know if you guys heard that in the demo, but when it was in regular mode, it was clear. It wasn't the crispiest, but it was clear. Things, you know, the volume was just, it just sounded natural and okay. But once you switch to outdoor mode, it almost sounded like as if like there was a filter put over that kind of muffled my voice and made my voice change from something like this to something like this, you know, like it just went from low to high and it just altered the way that I sounded. That's something that I think is a fail on the part. I mean, great effort in the fact of making it where like if you're outdoor, you'd be able to hear your volumes outdoor. But it would have been nice if the transition increased the volume without actually changing the tones or anything like that in the volume itself. So that's something that, you know, I gotta say is like a 50-50 when it comes to this device. But nonetheless, just having the option to increase your volume is something that's actually really, really good. The device is themable. That's another thing too. People kind of like want to customize their Android device. And a lot of people usually go for third-party launchers because they want the ability to theme icons and theme everything. And this phone has its themes. Okay, you can download themes. I'm gonna lock the device here. We'll go to themes and I'll show you guys. So there's a lot of themes too, and a lot of the themes remind me of Samsung themes. So that's something to take into consideration. But there is one down factor to it. So with this device, I've noticed over the past couple of days that there's a lot of highs and lows when it comes to it. So you have themes. And you have themes that you can apply that really like skin your phone completely, giving it this whole new look, okay? The problem with these themes is that there's maybe in each category 1 or 2 themes that's free. The rest of them are like anywhere between $1.99 to $2.99. So you don't get a lot of free themes like you would with a Samsung device. That's just wow. I'm sure there's probably a third-party way of getting themes on here without having to pay for it. And, you know, if I find it, I'll definitely make a video about it. But as far as for right now, no. Now, also what has to do with the launcher is that you do have regular customization for the stock launcher. Like you can edit the names of each app, like the icon labels is what it's called. You can edit them. You can change the color. Like I have them set here red because I have a black, like a dark background, so red kind of stands out. And I changed the font and everything, so it is bold and it has, you know, the italic tilt. But you can do that. The launcher is fully customizable, and that's something that I really enjoy about it. You can increase the size of the icons and the layout. So that, I mean, that's something that you can appreciate for someone who likes to really mess around with their Android device. That's something that's just like, yes, that's totally like a big plus in my end for a Android smartphone. Now, a couple of downers about this device, one being the cameras. The cameras is a downer in a way. It doesn't take crispy pictures. Like say, now I put it up against my Huawei Senza. My Senza actually takes way better pictures than the Zenfone 3 Max. Now, that's not to say that the pictures are stupidly bad. It's just the cameras just feel mediocre. Like capturing a shot with my Senza, it's like that. With this device, you get a little bit like a 2-second lag, and then the shutter sound, and it just sounds so bogged and slow, and it's like, oh. So, yeah, cameras may be a little annoyance if you're someone that really depends on using your smartphone cameras. However, they do take actually pretty good pictures. Let me see if I can find something here that, you guys can check out. Just kind of look at. Let's see, where's my gallery? There we go. And I did take a couple pictures outside, and so, okay, well, here's an indoor shot. So let's go here, and I'll tilt it to the side. And Get out. No, I don't want to decorate. There we go. Okay, so you guys can see, I mean, that's actually not bad. That's not bad for an indoor shot, okay? And yes, it was daytime, so we had like a lot of natural lighting from the outside. But that's not bad at all. So here's some outside shots I took from like this food truck that, you know, I walked by. And let's see. Here's another outdoor shot. So I mean, like, the cameras did pretty good. Like, here's a close up of a, you know, a flower. It's not the worst. Here's, you know, food porn shot. It's not the worst camera by any means at all. It's not the worst camera, but you know, it just taking shots and the shutter time is very, very, very slow, in my opinion, compared to the way cameras operate nowadays. You know, that's just, yeah. Oh, I was like just taking a picture indoor, low lighting. That's like a low lighting shot, and I was just vaping in my room. But yeah, the video quality. Okay, here's even better low light. This is a low light shot at night before I went to sleep. Video quality is okay. It's decent. It's not the best. It's decent, and you will get some good videos out of it. I did a vlog using this phone to record with some natural outside lighting. However, indoor with low lighting is not the best. So I'll let you guys know that up front right now. Yeah, so the cameras are just, you know, I classify them as mediocre. I mean, they're good enough, but they're not, you know, for someone who's really heavy into photography, they're, you know, there's not something you're going to want to rely on. Battery life is also a big killer. Now, this is supposed to have a 4100 milliamp hour battery, same as my X Power. However, the battery lifetimes is completely different between the two, and I'm still testing the battery out, so I will get more about that later on. But, you know, it's absolutely crazy just how they can have the same size battery, and, you know, I kill the battery faster with the Zenfone 3 Max. I have just basically my settings for Android is all the same, auto sync off, and, you know, brightness down low, and I try to use a dark theme wallpapers to not have to eat up so much of the battery, trying to power those pixels with colors. And yeah, you know, it's strange enough, it doesn't get the day and a half. It'll actually get a day. Okay, so the battery is not like where it's like, oh my god, it's going to be like a total bad thing. I get about a day. Okay, a day, and that's good. That's good for the average user because you take it out for the whole day, come back home, put it back on the charger when you go to sleep, take it off the charger in the morning, go out for the whole day, put it back on the charger, okay? With my X Power, I could take it off, do a day and a half, have to charge it half the day, and sometimes that could be a little annoying, you know, when you're halfway through your second day and you have to actually charge it. You know, you could be at work and you're going to have to carry your charger with you, so a day is not bad, but it doesn't get the same, like nearly the same battery life as my X Power does, and that's something that, you know, I got to make note of here. I think I touched base with everything that I want to touch base with in this video. It's starting to sound like a first review, but this is just everything that I found out in 48 hours about this this device. So yeah, I think I'm going to leave the rest for the first review. But this is it. Yeah, this is what I found out over 48 hours. I know I've been repeating a lot of my things. I'm sorry if this video is very long. However, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you guys did, you guys can let me know by smashing that like button, click the subscribe button, and the bell option to know when I upload a video. And stay tuned for the first review of the Asus Zenfone 3. That'll be coming sometime next week after I spend a little bit more time with it as my DD, and then drop into something else. Yeah, so that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. Mahalo, and aloha till the next time. Bye.